Lenora. I have another story for you. This one is called A Porcupine Named Fluffy. Let's see why his name is Fluffy. Oh, before I forget, what's this called? And this? And this? Good girl. All right, A Porcupine Named Fluffy by Helen Lester. This is our title page. And our story begins right there where the words are. So these are the pictures, but our story begins where the words are. Let's read. When Mr. and Mrs. Porcupine had their first child, they were delighted. Now he needed a name. What would you name him? Rip? Let's see what they name him. Should they call him Spike? No, Spike was too common. Should they call him Lance? No, Lance sounded too fierce. Should they call him Needle Rooser? No, Needle Rooser was too long. Prickles? Pokey? Quintillion? Then together they had an idea. Let's call him Fluffy. It's such a pretty name, Fluffy. Does he look fluffy to you? But soon the time came when Fluffy began to doubt that he was Fluffy. He first became suspicious when he backed into the door and stuck fast. That was not a Fluffy thing to do. Look what he said. He stuck to the door. He was even more convinced when he accidentally slept on his back and poked holes in the mattress, a very unfluffy thing to do. When he tried to carry his umbrella, he knew the truth without a doubt. Fluffy definitely wasn't. Look at the umbrella. Do you see all that? So he decided he would become fluffier. Clouds are fluffy. He thought, I'll be a cloud. But he couldn't stay up. Oh, look what he's going to do. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Yep, he fell. I know. Pillows are fluffy, he said. I'll be a pillow. But when his mother sat on him, she was not pleased. He tried soaking in a bubble bath for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. But he didn't become fluffy. He became soggy. Oh, look at him. Does he look fluffy? Oh, poor Fluffy. He tried whipped cream. He put a little on each quill. It was not easy, and it took more than half a day. But this did not make Fluffy fluffy. They should have named me Gooey, he sighed. Do you see him right here? He's all covered up with the cream. He ate a lot of fluffy marshmallows. He rolled in shaving cream and feathers. He even tried to become a bunny. But the truth remained, Fluffy wasn't. One afternoon, Fluffy set out for a walk, trying to think of ways to become fluffy. Before long, he met a very large rhinoceros. What happened? Grrr! Said the rhinoceros. I'm going to give you a rough time. Fluffy did not know what a rough time was, but he did not like the sound of it at all. What's your name? Small prickly thing. I'm sorry, start that again. What's your name, small prickly thing? Said the rhinoceros unkindly. Fluffy, said Fluffy. The rhinoceros smiled. He giggled. Then he laughed out loud and he rolled on the ground. He giggled and he slapped his knee and he roared with laughter. A porcupine named Fluffy, howled the rhinoceros. Is he laughing here? Fluffy was embarrassed, but he tried to be polite. And what is your name? He inquired. I can't say it, giggled the rhinoceros. Herbert, suggested Fluffy. Oh, help, I can't say it. I'm laughing so hard, said the rhinoceros. Harold? Or maybe Hermit? Asked Fluffy. No, gasped the rhinoceros. It's Hippo. Hippo? A rhinoceros named Hippo? Fluffy smiled. He giggled. He laughed out loud. He jiggled. He slapped his knees. He howled with laughter. A rhinoceros named Hippo, Fluffy cried. You see them together? A porcupine named Fluffy, a rhinoceros named Hippo. It was almost more than they could bear. Hippo and Fluffy rolled on the ground, giggling and laughing till tears came to their eyes. At last, they lay exhausted on the ground. From that time on, they were the best of friends. And Fluffy didn't mind being Fluffy anymore, even though he wasn't. The end. Did you like that story? Tell Mama what you liked best about it. Love you, sweetheart. Give Crate a hug, too.